Hi, everybody. It is the Tuesday after chemo number 6. And I do the countdown. And this is day 2 after chemo. And I'm already telling everybody that I only have 5 more chemos to go. And that is really exciting. Just to remind everybody, because I kind of get a lot of questions about this, after my chemo is over, I will have a 4 to 6 week recovery. Then I'll have my mastectomy and my lumpectomy and my reconstruction. That'll be a surgery that's planned between my breast surgeon and my plastic surgeon. I don't know when that's going to be, but I meet with each doctor, one on the 6th and one on the 8th, and then they'll coordinate their schedules for that surgery. And then I'll have a 4 to 6 week recovery after that, and I will start radiation. And radiation will be 4 to 6 weeks, every single day, 5 days a week. I did not understand what radiation is, but was explained over the weekend that it's going to be much larger area that's going to be radiated, and that I'll have like sunburn as a result of it. And then my sister-in-law told me tonight that I'm not going to be able to like sleep next to people because you have radiation. And so I think I'm going to do a little bit more research because I'm very confused about this whole radiation thing. I was thinking it was going to be like this, just where my lumpectomy was, and it was going to be a smaller spot, and I need to do more research. I'm also going to talk to the doctor about getting a double mastectomy because that's what I'd really prefer so that all this crap doesn't come back. The first time I asked the plastic surgeon, he said no. So I'm going to see if maybe now that we're further along in the treatments, and after I talk to my breast surgeon, Dr. Dragula, oh, you can see I had on a wig. I went to dinner tonight. You can see the line where it's like a wig band that holds the wig together. Anyway, so I'm going to ask my breast surgeon and then ask my plastic surgeon and see if they'll even consider maybe the double mastectomy, because I'd really like to have that done all at once so I can get it over with, because I'm trying to have 2019 be the year of cancer, and then 2020 I don't have any other surgeries. And as of right now, I'd have to do my mastectomy on my left breast and then do reconstruction on the right breast at a later date. And I don't know when that would be. And I feel like that would then fall into 2020, and I'm not interested. So anyways, that's what I'm going to ask for. So this last week, since chemo number 7, things have been really good. Actually, Wednesday and Thursday are normally my bad days. Wednesday wasn't that bad at all. I get tired. Actually, I got tired around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which meant I just spent a lot of time sitting on the couch, not doing anything. Went to bed. Thursday, we got to pick Aiden up from the airport because he came home from Florida, and Rob said I was just running on adrenaline. He was really surprised I was able to get to the airport, walk to the gate. I videotaped Aiden getting off the plane, and we had a good night. But Friday, I spent the morning crying, and I was just mad. I don't think people understand the mentality of having cancer until you actually have something like this or whatever disease might be affecting you. But sometimes I get really mad. I get really frustrated. I get really pissed. And I'm like, I don't want to have cancer. I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to not have hair. You know how I feel about my hair. Got different eyebrows on today. People keep telling me I should do funny eyebrows, like angry eyebrows and confused eyebrows. But I really don't like having cancer. I don't want to have it. I don't want to be going through this. I don't want to be having people send me cards and telling me that I'm strong and courageous. Like, I just don't want to be going through this. Obviously I love getting the cards because it makes me remember that I have 50,000 people that are totally supporting me. But what I'm just saying is, if I could just not have cancer, that would be awesome. But I have it, and it feels like I'm not going to ever wake up from this nightmare. And another part of it is, like, I know that it's likely not going to come back, but how do you ever think about the fact that it might come back? Like, not think about that. How do you think to yourself, okay, so my niece was talking to me at dinner tonight, and she said, so when are you going to be, like, done with cancer? Like, when is it going to be gone? And I said, probably at the end of this year. But I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, this crap could come back. You hear story after story that people, had cancer 4 times, or they had cancer come back again. And I don't ever want cancer again. I don't want it now, and I definitely don't want it again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Like, after this is all over, how do you get a peaceful night's sleep? How do you not constantly want to have some kind of scan to make sure that you don't have cancer? Is it something that you think about every single day, or do your loved ones think about it? I mean, all of the people that care about me right now, are they going to be thinking about, oh God, I hope Jen never gets cancer again? Are they, what happens to especially like my husband and my kids and my family? I mean, I don't want them to worry about it too. It's bad enough that I'm going to be worried about it. Anyway, these are the random thoughts that go through my head. But the weekend was good. I lay by the pool. Dave and Tara came over with Kaylee and Maddie, and we had BLT Sunday, which was really nice. Sunday was a good day. I was really tired. I don't know why, but it was a good day. But I really did have to like lay around a lot. I don't know. My mom's here this week. That's awesome. She showed up yesterday. Shannon took me to chemo, and Rob's parents are going to bring Aiden back this weekend. So that's going to be nice. Cullen has spent his days off here with us. Most of the days he had to listen to me making like 4 hours worth of phone calls today to try to move money from one bank to another. It was my IRA money or retirement money or something, and it was a nightmare. And Mom and I are working out all of the god awful receipts that go along with all of my co-pays with cancer. I mean, it's bad enough that you get cancer, but it costs you a fortune to have cancer. You meet your deductible, and then you still have $40 co-pays for every single time that you go in for chemo, and every time you go in for blood work, and then God only knows what the surgery is going to cost. And then I got to do 5 days a week of radiation, which is going to cost me $40 copay every time I go in. I mean, hello. So now I got to figure out how to use my FSA, which I've never used, but I did it this year for the first time. So we're going to work on that paperwork tomorrow. And poor Colin had to listen to us. #adulting is what I told him today. Cancer has been really enlightening. Let me just say that. Oh, well, anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Today was my brother's, the brother that made me a sister, his 42nd birthday today. And we got together with the family, and my dad and Steven drove up, and Colin went with us, and the kids were there, and it was wonderful to celebrate my brother's birthday tonight and to feel good, because Tuesday's always a really good day, or it generally is a good day. I didn't do a lot of movement, but I did a lot of organizing today, and when Mom's in town, I have to do that because she's good about that paperwork for the health stuff. She had to do it with Granny, so she's been amazing. And she did a lot of stuff for my Nana when they had a storm there, a hurricane that came through and really did some damage. And she's so organized with that stuff, so I'm taking advantage of having her here. And shout out to Rachel, who made amazing enchiladas for us that were delivered Monday night for dinner, because my mom is like going crazy over those. She loved them. And, the meal train's been great for us. So, thanks everybody always for listening to me rant and change subjects, which, sorry, that happens. I really appreciate everyone's support. I mean, bracelets are still selling. I mean, Rob went to get his hair cut, and the woman asked about me, like, where's your wife? Why doesn't she come in here anymore? And Rob was explaining to her that I got cancer, and she was like, oh my gosh, did she lose all of her beautiful hair? And I was like, oh, somebody noticed my hair. Anyway, she bought a bracelet. I mean, thank you, Beth, once again, who's amazing. Whoever she set up the Team JJ Strong bracelets. But it's just, the random acts of kindness that I get from people. Today, I got a card from Barbara F. I won't say last names, and Vicky J. And I mean, they're just such encouraging cards, and it just really makes me take stock into people and that there are really wonderful people still out there. And I will not get emotional. It just really means a lot to me to have so much support. So thank you for that. And if you've reached out to me and told me about how I have touched you and I'm helping you support someone else, I really appreciate that as well. I mean, Jill sent me a message this week and it just touched me so much, and that really makes me happy. So I'm really hopeful that I'm helping people. And Elena, you'll be happy to know that I applied my foundation with my sponge today. Didn't use my fingers, but you can see my white bald head. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Thank you so much, Team JJ Strong, Warrior Jen, and I love, 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 and thank our military and first responders. Good night.